This is Nitro Kid, or rather, this is the demo for Nitro Kid. It was just released as part of the, I forgot actually which show it was a part of. It was brought up in one of the shows that happened summer of 2022, showing off a bunch of upcoming games. And this one really caught my attention because it seemed like it was a combination of several games that I like. It seemed like it might have been inspired by Into the Breach, Fights in Tight Spaces, and I feel like I thought of a third one, and I forgot. Midnight Suns, because it's card based. It's a small scale tactical hand-to-hand combat game where you're playing cards, and actually, come to think of it, Fights in Tight Spaces also had cards, didn't it? I think it did. So yeah, maybe I can just shorten that list down to this. Seems like it's inspired by Into the Breach and Fights in Tight Spaces. You know what? Rather than talking about what I thought of it based on the trailer, we should play the demo and actually find out what it is. Yes, let's play the tutorial. When you enter a fight, the first thing you do is choose a tile for your hero to drop in. After that, the enemy will take their turn and cast their attack intention. See, attack intention. I like this. Okay, so, place hero. Drop in behind you. Enemy turn. Oh, he's going to attack me. So, select a dot around the edges to learn more about parts of the interface. So, enemy profiles are shown in turn order. Oh, okay, so it'll be like stacked up like this, probably. In normal fights, they give loot when defeated, and tougher enemies give larger rewards. Incoming enemies are shown below the enemy profile. Oh, okay, so like, we've got the enemy profiles, and then if there's new enemies that are going to arrive, they'll show up here. Newly spawned enemies sleep for one round, but they will wake up if damaged. Okay. And then objective. The fight ends as soon as you complete your objective, which in this case is kill one person. In normal fights, it's defeating some number of enemies, but in elite boss fights, there might be specific enemies they have to beat. Infusions. Their special abilities provide huge advantages when used well. You can have up to 2 infusions at once. Each infusion can be used once per turn. Infusions expend a charge when used, and these are charges, I imagine. If they're fully expended, they can't be used. So this one looks like some kind of energy thing, some kind of defense thing. Down here, this is my hero profile. Buffs and debuffs show up below the health bar. The blue diamond shows my energy, which is used to play cards. Okay, energy. Okay, so this is probably an energy boost up here. Any active mods you have are shown above the hero profile. And then this is shield. Oh, health and shield. So HP is precious. If you lose if it reaches 0. HP persists across fights, and healing is rare. You heal to full HP after each floor. Shield protects HP. Okay, so what I want to do is, I can take up to 8 damage in this fight, and it won't have a long-term effect. What I don't want to lose is this 60 here. Then here's my cards. I can have up to 10 cards in it. Each turn, I draw 1 random encore card from anywhere, usually your move card, and 5 more random cards from your draw pile. When your turn ends, any remaining cards are discarded. Okay, so each turn, I go to it's not like I'm like, I can't save a card for the next turn. Each turn, I get a new set of cards, and I got to use the ones. That's actually kind of nice. It seems like that would encourage me to use my most powerful cards all the time, rather than feeling like I have to cling to them like they're, Diablo potions or something like that. Okay, whenever your draw pile is empty, your discard pile is shuffled into your draw pile. Okay. I think I know what I need to know. Okay, so I could step aside at any point. So I think, okay, so I probably want to, let's punch him. Now, did I actually target him because I put the attack on top of him? That cost me 1 energy. Let me punch him a second time. Okay, yeah, so it looks like he's highlighted. Punch him again, but then oh wait, step costs 2. I didn't realize that step costs 2. He's gonna attack me for 5. So I guess what I'll do is I'll block, gain 5 shield, and now that'll negate the incoming damage from him. And that wasn't wasted or anything because I can't keep my shield. Like, my shield is going to get reset, I imagine, from level to level anyway. What's this? Ooh, I'm fragile now. Did he just do that to me? That increases the damage I receive by 1. So now he's going to do extra damage to me next time. So I definitely... Oh, interesting. Okay, so I had thought that step was 0 because it was at the beginning of the turn. But this, its cost goes up every time I play another card. So I can't just play 2 cards and then do this because then its cost goes up to 2. So I can. So basically, it says stepping at the beginning is easy, stepping at the end is hard. That's pretty clever. I'll tell you. Yeah. So I imagine I know why they did that. It's because being able to shift out of an enemy's like range is like the most powerful thing you can do. If I step over to the side, then he just can't hit me. And so if I could always do that last, then I could basically stand in front of an enemy, hit him the maximum number of times, and then just step aside, and he wouldn't be able to damage me. And I would be OP, and it'd actually probably not be a very challenging game. Because this cost to step goes up each turn, or each time I play a card, that means I can't just have it be my last thing, unless I reduce the number of things I do. That is nicely balanced. Okay, so this one I can do. Okay, so yeah, so I can do this one and then step, because this one costs 2. This will only go up by 1, and I'll still have 1 energy left. So I could do this, except I think this might actually kill him. Oh wait, so do I drag it out there, or do I select it and then select my target? Okay, I was thinking I had to drag the card, but I think I can just select the card and select its target. All right, are we ready? We are ready to infiltrate one of Infinity's towers. Absolutely. Here comes a tower. Okay, I can edit my loadout? Except I don't really have anything, so we're not going to do that. And it looks like, oh, there's unlockable characters, too. So I'm L33. Is that me? Is that my name? Is that me? Kids saved. You can save kids? Is this Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom? Oh, Zakumar says, wait, you cling to your potions in Diablo? We definitely didn't play the same Diablo. So when I played Diablo 2 20 years ago, I clung to my potions. I almost never used them because I was just terrified of wastage. I think that Diablo in recent years has like deliberately tried to undermine that and make players feel more capable of using healing. Because it was a frustration. Players would have inventories entirely full of potions and stuff. Oh, yeah, so Hut is interpreting this as, this is Lee like Bruce Lee, but in Leet speak. That makes sense. I buy that. So I'll call him Lee. Here we go. Okay, I've dropped in. Choose your deck. This demo has 3 different decks for you to choose from. They determine your starting build and examples of builds you might have after finishing the first floor of a run. In this demo, we'll skip you straight to the second floor, the mech floor, and you're victorious if you can overcome its boss. In the full game, you'll continue on to the final floor to face even greater challenges. Okay, so basically they made these themed decks that are like decks I could have manufactured for myself on the first floor. So this game is a lot like Slay the Spire, I guess, where it's like you progress through one section, you build yourself a deck over the course of a section, and carry that deck into the next section. So they just jumped me ahead so I can see a more complex version of the game. So, okay, so I can have like flaming fists, basically. Clever management of self-burn is the key to success. It's defensive. Interesting. Okay, then there's Touch of Death. Inflict the fragile debuff on enemies to boost powerful multi-hitting attacks. Annihilates single targets but requires good prioritization. Balanced. And Infinite Jabs. Generate jab cards to overwhelm enemies with countless small attacks. Strong offense struggles against them. Okay, this is nice. It almost feels like actually when you're designing a card game like this, like a deck building card game like this, you should figure out if you could generate clear themed decks like this, you've probably done a good job. And if you can't, you probably haven't. So this is cool. It's basically proving to us that they've done the work to make this a really interesting deck. So I'm gonna do the balance one. I'm gonna do Touch of Death, which is about fragilifying people. Here I am. Okay, I'm going to go over here. And then I'm going to drop it. There's a robot. There's 2 robots. Okay, I wasn't expecting robots. I wasn't expecting to kung fu fight robots. And this one's behind obstacles. I'm gonna land here. See what my options are. So the enemy is going to... Okay, so wait. So this guy is attacking me. This guy is trying to break out of his obstacle. and then something is happening here. This is new enemies dropping in. These two enemies are going to drop in right here. So I probably need to not step into these spaces. So what are my options, or what are my cards? Okay, so I can gain a bunch of shield for free and draw a card, but that consumes the card. I'll never get it back. But that's fine. It has its effect, and it's free, so that's great. Twin Strike, deal 5 damage 2 times. Oh, but then this. Okay, so this, then it gets less powerful. 8 damage, fragile and weak. Okay, so here's my problem. Okay, this guy's doing 4 damage. Yeah, so I can't really move. I can only, this step card, I only have 1 of it. So I can't just step here. I assume I get squashed by an enemy. Because I think they're, like, if the enemies were emerging from below, like, if this was Into the Breach, you could stand on an enemy to stop them from emerging. But I'm betting I bet they drop in and attack me. So I'm not gonna step to the side. Instead, I'm gonna grab that extra shield. And then this guy's got a lot of health. So I think doing 8 damage to him and applying fragile and weak is valuable. And if I'm not going to step, then I can... Okay, so by the way, I'm imagining that applying 2 weak just means that he's going to be weak for 2 turns, and he's going to be fragile for 2 turns. Okay, so now Twin Strike is great because... So this is basically looking at the description of Fragile. Fragile increases the damage received by a flat amount. So if it increased it by a percentage, that would just mean all attacks were affected equally. But because it increases damage by a flat amount, that means that multi-hit attacks are the ones that will do the most and get the most advantage from it. So 3 damage 2 times, 5 damage 2 times. Those are... Oh, wait, I did it in every direction? I didn't understand that about the card. Okay. So, let's, again, hit him. He's almost down, but I wasn't able to get him all the way down. And now stepping his weight. Now that... Oh, you know, one thing I could have done, actually. I could have decided... Because if I had realized that attack was going to hit every direction, I could have realized that I could have blown this thing away and I could have stepped to the side. Probably. There might have been a way that I could have arranged that, but I didn't realize that. So, that's cool. We're learning this game. So, yeah. So I took damage. Oh, everybody's going to attack me in this spot now. Okay, so what are my options here? So I can take this guy out. These guys are going to sleep for 1 turn. So they're not attacking yet. This guy's attacking. This guy's attacking. I think I can take this guy out entirely. 3 damage 2 times will do it. Ooh, this one lets me increase my max hit points. I'm definitely doing that. Okay, so let's do this to this guy. Take him out entirely. Oh, right. Wait. I keep doing that. I need to pay attention. For some reason... Okay, something must tell me what the targets are for these attacks. Because I definitely failed. So something must be telling me that these are going to hit every single enemy. Actually, you know what? I just realized I should probably have my head down here so you can see the enemies that are coming. And I was not paying attention to it. So, okay, I definitely want to meditate to increase my max hit points. These guys are both attacking me in this position. I've got 2 energy left. I could step aside and just avoid all of their hits. So, I think the other thing I can do is brace. But this is going to be... Like, looks like all of my defensive abilities either expire or they go down in effectiveness. Except for, like, this simple one, which doesn't give me very much meal. I guess all my powerful ones. Like, this one's going to get less powerful. So I could just block them. And then I could still do, like, a flying kick. Actually, you know what? I think I like this. I think I like this better. So let's... Yeah, so let's brace, which means I'll be able to absorb their attacks with new shield. Won't lose anything. And then I'm going to attack... Okay, select this one. Okay, and so this gives me the 2 purple targets. So I get to choose a target. And now he's fragile, so he'll be taking more damage from me in the future. Now I'm going to take both of these hits. But I already built up shield for it, so that's fine. So now we're going to get a new enemy. They're both going to hit me here. Spider! What? What the heck? What are these? They seem like special cards. So this is just extra moves. But I didn't get my usual move card. Okay. So this guy, I can take this guy. Can I take him out? Oh, I don't have any multi-hit. Okay. So I don't have any multi-hit attacks, which would have been very helpful taking this guy down, because this is going to do 8 damage to him. This would do 8 damage to him because he's fragile. If I do that, though... Ooh, wait, I can teleport. And I can get extra energy. Okay, you know what? Let's use some boost. So let's... Oh, right, so this is... Again, okay. Okay, so when I select the card... The fact that both of these enemies turn blue, that is what's telling me I'll attack them both. If I only had to choose one to attack, then it would be purple. So I'm going to do that. It hits both of them. And now, I can't afford to use this spider thing. Unless I kick in some energy. But if Neon doesn't cost energy, then I could still use. Let's make sure this doesn't cost energy. So I'm gonna teleport to be in front of. Okay, I don't want to be in front of the sleeping enemy because I've been accidentally hitting and waking up sleeping enemies. This guy shouldn't be attacking this turn. I messed up by waking him up. So let's just be next to this guy, the most killable guy. Oh, they updated their. Oh! Weird. They updated their stuff. Why? Why did that happen? How did that work? Okay. Well, let's do Find Weakness, because that'll give me some more cards in the future. Let's kick in one more energy. Let's shield myself. And then end the turn. So apparently... Their telegraphed moves that they do will update if I move. Okay, so it kind of makes sense, I guess. If most of my attacks hit multiple enemies, it makes sense that they would also be able to attack in any direction. So if I can take this guy down. Three damage, 2 times. Nobody's fragile right now. Three damage 2 times. It's not quite enough. I want to kill this guy as efficiently as I possibly can. So what's the best way to do that? Without wasting something. Okay, so it must be... I guess this? I mean, it's 2, though. If I could kill him with something that costs only 1, that would be ideal. So, Patso4 says click on an enemy. Is that showing me where they can attack? Moves 1 tile towards you whenever you move. Oh! On hit, 1 bug card is put in your draw pile. That's where the spiders are coming from. Okay, so these are alternate moves that cost more. Okay, so there's 2 things I just learned. Thank you, Pats, for pointing this out. Okay, so not only am I learning that these guys move and attack. Sorry, these guys move whenever I move. That's an important factor. Also, they're putting these bug cards, which are like the reason that I'm getting these is because they hit me. And when they hit me, they put a bug card in here, which means that instead of getting my normal cheap move, I'm getting an expensive move, and it's taking up time. Interesting. Okay, cool. This is hard. Okay, so this feels like a waste because it does 12 damage. Well, actually, okay, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to hit it on this guy. This guy's weak now, which means that this should take him out, or this should take him out. So yeah, let's do that. Now, that guy is gone. This guy is down to 1. I still got 3 energy left. So this feels kind of a waste. But I don't want to use this one because I don't want to drop its effectiveness. So there's the one where I advance to be on top of this guy, and there's the one that I don't. Honestly, don't know which is better. Let's just do that one. Oh, did I only have to defeat 2 enemies? Oh, I didn't catch that. My objectives have probably said I only had to defeat 2 enemies. Okay, cool. Well, okay, let's choose one. 3 shield and a jab card. That was probably from that previous, like one of the other decks. 6 shield, add a deflect card to my hand. And then 4 shield. All easy defense cards give 1 additional shield this combat. Let's go with that one. Okay. Next. Coffee break. After making a run, you wind up what appears to be a break room. A cup of hot coffee sits on a table in front of an expansive window overlooking the skyline. It's the first moment of peace you've experienced in a long time. Take a seat and savor the moment, or coffee now. This heals me 2 HP, which I don't need. Increases my current and maximum HP by 3. Let's do that. Coffee now. I gained 3 max HP. So now, what is this? Nothing? Okay, now we gotta fight. Okay, so I need to drop in somewhere. This guy, okay, let's click on these guys. I can't click on these guys. So this guy is tougher of the 2. This guy will probably be trapped behind it. So yeah, let's drop in here so I'm engaging just one guy. Wait, what is this guy doing? He's attacking his friend? To push him out of the way, I guess? Weird. Okay. This seems worthwhile. 8 damage, 3 fragile, 2 weak. Let's do this to him. So now he's fragile, weak, so he's doing 6 damage instead of 8 to me now. Let's also gain 4 shield, because that's cheap and it's just good. I've got 2 left, so I can do a flying kick, apply 2 fragile to this guy, 2 more fragile to this guy, and advance. Except I don't want to advance. I don't want to knock him back. Now, see, let's see. I can't tell if this would knock him back and I would advance into his spot, or if it would just advance to meet him if he was far away from me. Let's try it and see what happens. Okay, so it does not knock him back. I think that just means I could have hit him from further away. All right, well, I'm going to meditate, and then I'm going to take this hit from him, but I've got 12 shield. I'm probably good. Let's see what happens. The Coalition is checking to see if I've got a meeting right now. No, I don't. I don't have a meeting until 2 o'clock, so we're gonna keep going. Okay, so now he is going to do 9 damage to me and knock me back. He's going to do 8 damage to this thing and knock it back and make room for these other guys. By the way, let's notice I have to kill 3 enemies. So they're going to keep... So this, again, this is a lot like Into the Breach. Where it's like there's just a particular objective you have to hit. And, you know, if you succeed, like, the enemies just go away. Or I think in that case, I think I just had a turn limit. There was a turn limit, I think, in... Anyway. Alright, so can I take this guy out this turn? 3 damage 2 times. So yes, I can take him out this turn. Let's do that with Palm Strike. Oh, right. And of course, I attack everything else. So let's look at this guy. What does he do? Moves to be adjacent to its target before attacking. Pushes target on hit. The thing it does not say is moves whenever I move. So I could probably slide to the side. And he... Oh, but he turns to face me. Okay. And he's going to do 10 damage. Well, that sucks. Okay, so it didn't say that he was going to move. So, but okay, I guess I just need to be aware of the fact that the enemies do reorient on me to attack me when I move. Oh, so Pat's is pointing out that the symbol to the left tells me if it's a multi-person attack or not. That makes sense. So I don't have a lot of very exciting attack moves. I really should not have done this. So let's gain some shield. And then I guess I could always teleport away. I could teleport away. So let's do that. I kind of want to. Do I want to hold on to this? Nah, I mean, let's just get it out there. And then you know what? Let's avoid that damage by teleporting. Let's teleport over here again. And so now he's going to attack this direction pointlessly, I guess. Or is he going to move first and then attack? Let's see what happens. Okay, so he did move and attack. Once I got out of his way, he moved to attack. That's interesting how the enemies have these certain, like, programs that they follow, which means that when I move around, they actually do different things. That's a difference from Into the Breach. Where Into the Breach, the enemy was going to do exactly the same thing no matter what I did. In this case, the enemies are a little bit more responsive. And I have to predict. I have to not just read what they're about to do, but I have to actually predict what they're going to do in response to what I do. Okay, so I can gain some shield. That'd be nice. I've got a bunch of ways I can grab. I've just got a bunch of shield here. And that's kind of it. So the question is, it says easy defense cards. I don't actually know what easy defense means. Oh, it's this one. It's the same card. Of course, I hadn't read the title of the card. I thought that maybe it was implying this bonus to other cards, but it's not. So I'm going to gain. I could just gain as much defense as I. Yeah, since I don't really have a good way. I mean, I could apply one fragile to him here, but it wouldn't carry over. It's only one fragile, so it wouldn't carry over to any future attacks. And I feel like it might be more valuable for me to just apply all of this shield to myself. So yeah, I've already wasted a little bit here, but let me move to the side and then just shield the crap out of myself. Okay, actually, you know what? The fact that I was going to draw another card was something I wasn't thinking about. I could have actually taken this enemy out, I think, by using Shuriken on him and then using this on him. So I didn't know this was going to come. But that could have been a nice little guess that I could have made. So that's a little bit wasteful. But oh well. La Coalition asks, is this a tutorial or are you stopping a robot uprising? I think this is a level that is robot themed. I think that there's multiple. I think that as I'm going up or down this skyscraper, I think I'm going down from the top of a skyscraper. As I go down, I think I'm going to be encountering different kinds of enemies, and so I think this is the robot level. I'm pretty sure is what this is. But it's not robots because it's a tutorial. Okay, so if I can fragile this guy, okay, yes. So I can fragile this guy, which means the next thing I do to him will be bad. It'll also damage the other guy. This guy, he's going to move. Okay, so if I step in front of him, he's going to attack me. This guy, and then, so basically moving doesn't help me at all. Because I'm just going to be over here instead of over here, but still I'm going to get attacked by the same kind of robot. So I guess one of the best ways to defend myself here is I could weaken this enemy. So now he's doing 6 damage instead of 8. And then I can just attack him as much as possible. Not enough to kill him, but he's really vulnerable for next time. So I'll take this hit from him, but I've got a bunch of shield piled up, so that's fine. Now I'm a little surrounded, but I only need to kill one more enemy. So actually, I think I'm actually good. There we go, we did it. Dark Smoky asks, is there a drop kick option or some sort of card? There was a flying kick. Power dose. 5 strength until the end of the... I don't know what strength is. That seems valuable, though. Let's try it out. Let's find out what strength is. Money? What? Oh, nice. Okay. Let's buy some cards. This is so much like Slay the Spire. Okay, so how much money do I have? I've got $152. I can buy some stuff. This shield card is on sale. But we've also got, like, boosts or things. So I've got these boosts. Every 4 turns gain 1 energy. Oh, okay. If you end your turn without without mooning anyone, gain 5 shield. Shot prices are reduced. And when you enter a fight, gain 8 shield. Okay, so these are my existing stuff. And then I could add your first attack in a fight deals 5 extra damage. Whenever you play a mod card, gain 5 shield. At the start of your turn, deal 2 damage to all enemies. Let's do this. And then I could also buy another shield card if I want to. I really like the shield card that I've got. So yeah, let's grab that shield card too. Piling those up has been really useful. And then, oh no, a skull. Does this mean it's a boss fight? It's an elite enemy. I just have to kill the elite. But the elite has 100 hit points. So, how do I want to position myself? Do I want to be here where I'm most mobile? Oh, look at this. I didn't realize that these depleted over the course of the floor. I thought they depleted over the course of the fight, so I don't have any more neon. So do I want to be here where I'm more versatile or I'm more mobile, but also these enemies have more access to me? Or do I want to be here where I'm shielded a bit from these enemies' ability to hit me, but I'm kind of at this dude's mercy? I genuinely don't know which is smarter. I'm going to go here. I don't know if this is a good idea. He just gained 20 shield, didn't he? Okay, so the first thing I should definitely do is move. But I can gain 5 strength. So that increases the damage I do. I can make this guy fragile and weak. Okay, so this guy, he actually does less damage than them. So actually... But if I do this, I'll move, but I won't be surrounded by 3. I will still be surrounded by 3, just 3 different 3. Okay, fine. Fine! Okay, so I can make everyone fragile with this one. And then I can make one person extra fragile and extra weak. But I can also do this first. But, okay. So what I probably want to do is use this to make the enemy long-term fragile and weak. And then apply this to everyone. So this guy's taking more damage than everyone else. I'm going to take a bunch of hits. This is also only the demo, so maybe I don't need to worry that much about that. I can save this for when I actually need to heal. So I think what I want to do is kick in 1 extra energy, use this to make myself stronger. So now I've got strength, which increases the damage dealt by all attacks by 5. So now I use this on the boss. The boss is still at 100 because it just went to his shield. But now I'll do 8 damage 2 times, which will be magnified on this guy. It's magnified on everybody because of my strength. So that was pretty good. I'm about to take some actual damage for the first time, but I feel like that was still the right move. Zach of Mars points out that if I stood in a corner, I could limit the number of enemies that could attack me at any given time. That's a really good point. Okay, so if I want to keep hitting this dude while he's still vulnerable, which I do, I'll need to move. Means one of these guys will move to keep up with me, but they won't both be able to keep up with me. So I think that's the right move, first of all. Then, I'm not strong anymore. Okay, so this I should definitely do, because it'll take that guy out. This guy's... Okay, and this guy's shield is gone. So any damage I do to him right now is going to be real. So he's going to attack me for 5. I can absorb 5. So I think I should just do damage to him. I just do as much damage to him as I can. And accept the fact that I can't really defend myself. I got both of these braces here, though. I wonder if it's worth it for me to avoid the damage to my overall hit points by kicking in nitrogen and just grabbing some more shield. Because right now I've got no shield. I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to shield myself. Just because I think that's what I would do. I don't actually know if I heal between floors. And so that's probably what I would do if I was playing the full game. Oh, clever girl. Okay. So yeah, I can move into the corner, which will restrict their access to me. Oh, I can also just kill this guy outright. And advance. And I've got mostly shield here. Okay, let's do that to start. Oh. Okay, I could do serious damage to both of these guys. They're about to be replaced by a new guy. I think... Oh, wait, no, advance. Advance means I'll advance to meet the guy, right? It doesn't mean I'll advance after I kill them. So this will not put me into position, I don't think. So... I think I might need to... Let's do this. Reduce the enemies. And remind me what this guy does? Moves 1 tile towards you whenever you move. Okay, so he's going to keep up with me no matter what I do. Step is so expensive now. I wonder if it's worth it to just... Is this guy's not fragile, so this still won't take him out. So, yeah, I think I'm gonna move here. Oh, wait a minute. Is this guy got... Okay, he doesn't have shield. Okay, so yeah. Let's do some damage to him. And let's add this for the analyze cards. And I think... My shield will protect me from their attacks. Okay, so we're gonna be adding more enemies. Okay, so I've got the expensive move now because this guy did his magic on me. Let's do easy defend. Just because. Oh wait, no, that makes move more expensive. Dang it, I wasn't thinking. I should have moved first. Ugh. Garbage. Okay. Alright, I guess I'm just... Yeah, that was a mistake, but whatever. Let's attack everybody. So is he... He's still fragile. Okay, yeah, so let's attack everybody while the boss is fragile. And then... Oh, dang it! I didn't see that I had this! Oh, that sucks. I could have done so much more damage. Oh, garbage. All right, well, let's just put more fragile on that guy, because why not? I guess I'll just do this for the last flying kick. He's getting real low. I think we're doing good. He's going to damage me this turn. But I think... Wait, what happened? Why did he die? That was strange. Ooh, pushing people. That seemed really valuable. Let's do that. And then I can choose... Oh, this is what I want if I'm betting the jabs are 0 energy attacks. I bet if I was jab guy, I would want to grab this one, but I'm not jab guy. Ooh, golden glove. When you enter a fight, gain 1 strength for every $200 you have. I like it. I like it a lot. Nitro obtained. Okay, so I can get a new one of these. Upgrade a card or heal 20 HP. Let's upgrade a card. Okay, so... Gonna pick something, one of my favorites. I really liked Twin Strike. And this extends its life significantly. Interesting. Okay, so this makes Brace free. And where was that other full... maybe Full Metal Jacket was already upgraded. Let's upgrade Twin Strike, make it more powerful. And then... oh, okay, so that was an elite enemy. It wasn't the boss. I thought maybe this was like an abbreviated level or something, but no, we've got a thing down here at the bottom that tells us how long it'll take us to get to the boss. However, we've been playing this for a while, and I think that we should probably cut the video short right now. So let's find out what's in this room, because it's probably not a fight. Infinity Agent. Hidden in the shadows, you watch as a man in a suit sifts through the remnants of a mech you dismantled moments earlier. He's disheveled, but it's clear that he was more important than most of the Infinity Agents you encountered so far. He sighed before lifting a walkie-talkie to his face. Looks like they've sent another one, so I can attack him and lose hit points, or continue to listen. That's the 6th this month. Cinder's definitely made some sort of enhancements we're not accounting for. They've never made it this far. The conversation fades as the agent turns the corner and walks down the hall, healed 10 hit points. Oh, cool. So I got back all of my health. That's nice. And I've got another fight here, but I think we've probably played enough now for this episode. I'm probably going to keep playing this on my own. But for right now, let's stretch and wrap this episode up, because I wanted to check out at least one more demo before I run out of time today. So this is really cool. It ticks all the boxes for me as far as like my enjoyment of Into the Breach goes, and it's also got all of the things that the kind of the neat, fun sort of atmosphere of fights in tight spaces. This is a really nice combo of lots of things that I like. So I'm definitely getting this when it comes out. I'm really excited. But for right now, let's wrap up the episode with a subscribe button, with links to other videos, that sort of nonsense, and yeah, we'll go. Oh, it's made the music go away. That was weird.